Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Not So Berry Legacy Challenge Mint Generation episode 18. So we're starting off in Creatism because our second born child, Phoenix Roseberry, who was born in the last episode, is now a toddler. So I wanted to really quickly show you all of his red little outfits, and he is adorable. He was actually born with minty eyes from his mother Marlee, unlike his older sister who has her father's eyes. So he's really adorable and I really love him. Here's one more close up at him. And then, like I was saying, he has his mom's eyes and his older sister has her father's eyes. So really cute. And I did give Marlee a new hot weather outfit because it is hot outside. And this is Caleb's hot weather outfit. And if you didn't notice, we now have Ron Bebot as part of the household. So the cool thing about servos are they can potentially be like eternal, like they could live forever, I think. So we could potentially have him be around for all 10 generations, which would be pretty handy because he can be a handyman, he can be a nanny, and he can be a maid, and he's just really useful and a cool thing to have around. I've never had a servo before, so now that I have one, like I want to keep him around for as long as possible. But basically, we were at work one day with Marlee, and I got a notification that if someone didn't help repair him, he was going to become a pile of scrap. So even though they could technically be immortal and like they don't die, they can die if you let their durability get too low. And no one was taking care of him or repairing him or anything, so his durability had gotten so close to him dying that I got so scared that I decided to move him in with us. So he is now part of the family. I think it's really cool. It's like having a robot uncle around for the kids. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into the game, and I'm going to show you some changes that I made to the lot. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little overview tour of the house. So this is our first floor, and the major changes is that we now have a little bit of a dining room that I don't think we had before. Out here on the porch, we have a little bit of a bench area, and over here in the main entryway, we have like some toddler photos and decorations. And this door now leads to a staircase that goes upstairs. And then over here we have a little hidden like library door which heads downstairs to the basement lab. And I made the living room much bigger, which was pretty much the reason for the whole renovation. I thought our living room was too tiny and I wanted them to have a bigger one. So we didn't have enough money for me to finish it, but this is going to be like a TV and entertainment system, and then eventually we're going to have like some couches and maybe a chess table over here. But for now it's empty and we just have our crystal collection, family photos, and our alien poster. In the bathroom, I did add some mirrors and lights, and those are all of the changes to the first floor. If we head upstairs, now that the stairs are over here, the layout to the bedrooms has changed a little bit. So you now come into this little hallway with our science photos. The bathroom is pretty much the same, but Marlee's bedroom has gotten a little bit of a makeover. She has a new bed, some new furniture in here, ton of family pictures everywhere, and I quite like it. She also now has a little bit of a balcony with the cutest chair, her little satellite invention, and I think the two plants of most significance, which is the one symbolizing the rose generation and the one symbolizing the yellow generation. And this actually came with high school years, but they can actually climb up and down this ivy like it's a ladder. And I actually put some ivy in the front yard too that they can climb up and down. So this is actually what the house looks like with the roof up now. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really cute. We have a little fake chimney where the stairwell is. And yeah, I'll keep showing you the changes. So Ruby's bedroom is pretty much the same, but she has been doing some like spring artwork. So she has some red hearts which go with her theme of Red Gen, and she has some more red artwork on the wall over here, super cute. And we now have this empty bedroom for the next child that I'm hoping we have. It's just a closet, bassinet, and desk. And then this is little Phoenix's room. He has a little tablet that I guess he threw or is just glitching out. He has a little race car theme bedroom, and he has this little custom content car toy, which is super cute. I'll have to show it to you later. And that is pretty much all of the house changes. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. So you can see Caleb is a little tense right now, and I don't want to just brush over what happens in the last episode, which was that he actually kissed two girls. So he kissed Misty and Lexi, or rather they kissed him, but he didn't really do anything about it. He didn't really get mad or anything. And it's love day, and I think he's feeling a little bit of guilt and he's a little tense. So I'm gonna have him confess to Marlee, and we're gonna vent a little bit, and I'm gonna take that as he is confessing and feeling really guilty that he let both of her friends kiss him and he didn't do anything about it. So they're gonna have a little bit of a talk, a little bit of a heart to heart. And he's going to vent a little bit and just say that he's not really feeling really good about the fact that he let them do that. And Marlee, of course, being a jealous sim, I think she's going to be kind of upset about that. I hate how they still move after you pause the game. It is so creepy, you guys. But I think we're going to go ahead and share insecurities and be like, I can't believe two of my best friends would do that. And I can't believe that you wouldn't stick up for me and do anything about it. And Ruby, of course, is probably wanting some attention. She's an art lover, so she's coming in here to look at art on the wall, which is actually the family photos. But let's see if we can get her out of the way. So I did actually change her aspiration to an art lover because I think I don't want her to be the hair, but the hair of the next generation becomes president, so I think it would be really cool if she could like paint a portrait of the president. So I want her to focus on the art skill. So we're gonna have her come in here and draw people. And then I did want to show off this toy a little bit, so I'm gonna have him stop playing with that and play with this custom content car toy. I'm just gonna check on Ron real quick. Oh yeah, I didn't show off this when I was showing you the home makeovers. So the basement is pretty much identical from the last episode. I just added this little bedroom for Ron. This is actually a custom content conversion from The Sims 3, which is meant to be like a little charging station or like a bed for him to sleep in, but it's purely decorative. He can't actually charge in it. But how are his needs? He's not too bad, but I do think I'm gonna have him finish recharging because he could get like a little bit. He's down here with a Groot. We have some of our serum collection. I'm waiting for them to all be tested, and then once they're tested, I'm going to add them to this collection, and we can clone them and have unlimited, I'm pretty sure. And then in here, this is going to be our entrance to the alien world, so I'm keeping all of her alien collectibles in here. We now have 3 live aliens. If I click the play button, you can see them blink, and it's really cool. But yeah, so they're kind of having like their first little fight up here. I don't know if I would call it a fight, but you can see like he's like, oh my god, what did I do? What I can't believe I told her. And I don't know. She's a jealous sim, so I don't think she would just let this go. So I feel like she would invite them over and give them a piece of her mind, because you can see he's not close with them at all. So let's go ahead and invite to hang out at current lot. And just to catch you guys up a little bit on some changes I made, I did tell you that I made Ruby become artistic. Ron, I had leave the scientist career, and he is now in the civil designer career, which came with eco lifestyle, which I've never really explored and I'm excited for. I think in this career you can make like a meat wall, and because Marlee is a vegetarian, I thought that would be kind of cool. because it's not real meat, it's like synthetic meat. And I did have Caleb go ahead and leave the scientist career and join the culinary career, because after Lilith like wiped his memories and everything, I feel like he wouldn't really have a need to be a scientist anymore. By finding the cure to vampirism, he did everything he needed to do as a scientist, and then with his traits, he is a foodie, so I thought, you know, being human again, having a love for food, he would want to be a chef. And I just wanted him to do something kind of different than Marlee. And Marlee is so close to finishing the challenge, you guys. So she is 2 away from mastering the scientist career. Her logic skill is nearly complete, and her mischief skill she's only 2 away from, and she's pretty much on the last thing of her Chief of Mischief aspiration. So my goal for this episode is to try to finish that. So we did just kind of have a little bit of a fight with Caleb. She's coming in here to watch Phoenix play with his cars, which is super adorable. They make a bunch of like little car sounds, and when it goes all the way down, it makes car noise too. Let's see. So we did invite them over. He's feeling kind of tense, and I think we're gonna kind of have him just kind of stay out of the way. So I think I'm gonna have him sit and maybe play some video games on Marlee's computer. It does also kind of strike me as something that I want to pay attention to, is that Marlee has like taken over the whole house. Like the bedroom is very mint themed, so like maybe we should make him like a little man cave or something so he can kind of have his own little space in the future. But for now, I just kind of want him out of the way and to not really get involved with what's about to happen. So let's go ahead and play a game so he can take care of his tenseness. Ruby is kind of out of the way, and then Phoenix is kind of out of the way, and so is Ron. And I think we're gonna come downstairs and give these 2 kind of a piece of our mind. So for some reason we don't know Lexi, so we're just gonna be rude to her. So we are basically gonna just be mischievous because we need to get the mischief skill up anyways. I did have them take off work because it is Love Day. So he did just get paid for his day off. I guess, oh, we haven't introduced ourselves to her, so do a rude introduction. Okay guys, so I imagine I'm gonna cut a lot of it out because it was just a lot of repetitive interactions of doing like mean and mischief interactions. But basically what happened was I basically had her go off on Misty and Lexi so that neither of them are friends with us anymore, and we have a little bit of a red interaction with them. So we're not exactly enemies, but we're not friends anymore, and we kind of ended things on negative terms, which I think would happen. Like if someone kissed my boyfriend in real life, I would probably end our relationship as well. And rather than being angry, they're both kind of sad. Misty is sad that she lost a friend. Sorry, Marlee is sad that she lost a friend, and if we look at Misty, Misty is hurt. And I do feel like Misty is kind of a victim because I feel like she was kind of in the middle of both being Marlee's friend and Lexi's friend. And I think Lexi kissed Caleb first and then probably like dared Misty to kiss him too. And she had to kind of choose whether or not, you know, she wanted to be Misty's friend. I keep messing up their names. She wanted to be Lexi's friend by like accepting the dare, or Marlee's friend by turning down the dare. So yeah, we did get a little bit of a boost in our mischief skills, so we now only need 1.5 of the mischief skill to improve, and yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send her home. We're not friends with her anymore. We're not exactly enemies, but like I said, our relationship is in the red. And now we are quite sad. And, you know, we kind of took it out on them, which I think rightfully so, because they were the ones who kissed Caleb. But still, we're kind of letting Caleb off the hook without much of a punishment because, you know, he could have, even though he didn't necessarily kiss them first or kiss them back, he could have, like, got mad and been like, what the heck, I have a girlfriend, don't kiss me. So I think we're going to be a little bit vengeful with Caleb, and we are going to use this voodoo doll that we got way, way back, and we are going to bind it to Caleb. So let's go ahead and do that. Are we not able to? Maybe we need to talk to him for a little bit first. So I am going to have him come up here and maybe try to cheer us up a little bit. Let's go ahead and friendly. Let's see. We are going to discuss sad mood. How's baby Phoenix doing? He's outside eating. He's so cute. And then Ruby's sleeping. Does she have school in the morning? No, it's the weekend. Okay. And what's our robot doing? Our robot is playing video games. Oh, Caleb just went to sleep. No. You have husband duties to do. And it is still, you know, we still have a little bit of time before Love Day is over. So let's see what happened. Look how miserable she looks. She's so dramatic. Okay, now that we talked to him, not that we should really do it right in front of him, but can we bind it to him now? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna have him, you know, come back out here and maybe take a nap. And Marlee, you know, she's kind of letting him off easy, but at the same time, she's gonna get a little bit of revenge by binding her voodoo doll to him. So let's go ahead and wait for him to leave the room. And then we're gonna bind to Caleb. Now, I haven't played much with the voodoo doll before, so I'm really interested to see what happens. Look at the little button eyes. Did it work? Did it work? We did not get a notification. Okay, I'm going to try resetting it and then trying again. Let's go ahead and bind to Caleb, and I can drag this plate into the sink real quick. We do actually have to do this voodoo doll for our aspiration, so let's see what happens. Did it work this time? Yep, the voodoo doll has been bound to Caleb Vatore. Okay, so let's get a little bit of revenge on Caleb. We're not going to break up with him, but we are going to, you know, kind of make ourselves feel a little bit better. Also, we have poor cookies in our inventory, so I should put those in the fridge before they spoil. How long until they spoil? 2 hours? Okay. Let's go ahead and put these away. And then did she eat this one? Yes, she did. Okay. Let's go ahead and do voodoo. So we can be nice and cuddle it and frolic it. But we're kind of annoyed with him right now. So I think we're going to be kind of mean and we're going to poke it. Let's see what happens. We do have a new little thing down here that says you do the voodoo from binding voodoo doll. Embodied by the knowledge that the fate of another sim is now in Marlee's hands. Let's see if we're able to poke it. Oh, look at the eyes. Oh goodness, we're like stabbing it. Oh my. Okay. Did anything happen to him? So he's still over here sleeping, so I don't think anything really happens, but did he get any new moodlets? He did. It says voodoo pain. Ouch. It's like the pins and needle feeling when your foot is asleep all over at random while hot with white hot pokers. Ooh, okay. So she is definitely getting her revenge. And, you know, we have to do voodoo 5 times, but nothing says we have to do it all at once. And now that we've gotten our little bit of revenge, it is Love Day, and we do still love him, so I think we're gonna be a little bit romantic, and, you know, I do want to have another baby, so it would be kind of cool to maybe conceive the heir of the Rose generation on Love Day. So let's go ahead and try for a baby with Marlee. She's just like, I got my revenge. I put those 2 girls in their place, and I binded a voodoo doll to him. Everything's well, everything's in its place, so maybe now they can try for a baby. Let's go ahead and try for a baby with Marlee. Please. Hello? Go here. Go here. Try for baby with Caleb. Can we maybe do it in the shower? Try for baby with Caleb? Alright, so they're definitely kind of making up after having their little bit of a fight, and they're like, it is Love Day after all, why don't we woohoo? And let's see if anything comes out of it. Okay, so she is still sad about losing one of her friends, but it says, all mine from Jealous Trait. No need to fear, Marlee's significant other is near. That is so, you know, she definitely established that he's all hers. She put the other 2 girls in their place for sure. How is he doing? He is doing okay. And let's see if she's, oh, he's angry from the voodoo. I don't blame him. But I don't think he knows it's her yet because, you know, he didn't see him do it. But let's go ahead and I want to see if she's pregnant. Take pregnancy test. Clean and satisfied, pleasantly satisfied. Okay, so they do have a good woohoo experience at least. You can go ahead and go to bed. You are going to be a little bit annoyed by the voodoo doll for a while, sir. Marlee is not pregnant. No! And Love Day is over, and I was hoping to maybe conceive on Love Day. Oh well. Let's try again. We're gonna go ahead and... Caleb's too angry. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I would like to just come downstairs really quickly and max out the logic skill before ending this episode because she's literally right there. Alright, you guys, so we have officially maxed the logic skill. So now we just have to max the Mischief skill, which we are only like 1.5 skills away from doing. And We also have to finish out this Aspiration, which once we finish the Mischief skill should be pretty easy to do. We just have to pretty much prank Caleb a few more times with the voodoo doll as revenge, which I feel like he deserves for not sticking up for her and being like, hey, don't kiss me, I have a girlfriend. And after that, we just have to max the scientist career, which we only have 2 more levels to do. So yeah, we are wrapping up this generation. I think maybe 1 or 2 more episodes of this generation, and then we should be on to the Rose Gen, which I'm super excited for. I hope you guys all have a good day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.